Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Pretty Little Book Nerds podcast. I am Genevieve.
I'm Danielle.
And the reason you're not seeing our gorgeous faces is because we're actually in person, which probably should mean we're like recording our faces, but your girl doesn't have a camera. I'm just going to be honest. And
I already changed into pajamas and washed my makeup off, and
yeah, we be chillin'. But by the time this comes out, the vlog that I'm making over the trip that we're on right now will be on this YouTube channel, on the Dodson Productions YouTube channel. I think I'm calling it the travel series of Family Affair because I'm hanging out in Chicago before and after. But I'm also on this trip with Danielle and Audrey, Danielle's daughter and my niece. And I couldn't think of a good title, so that's what we got stuck with. Oh no, she's texting me.
no,
Did you just...
I was making a
Oh.
note.
But the book we're talking about today is actually super exciting for me. It's the author that got me into romance books. With her very, very first book, her debut novel, This Spells Love. But we're actually talking about her sophomore book, her follow-up called Primetime Romance by Kate Robb. I was going to let you say something now. I've talked a lot.
Oh, what it was good.
Are we good at this? I don't know.
Probably not. We're still getting into the swing of things. I feel like I'm more prepared for, like, the ending of the
Yeah.
episodes.
Well, also, like...
rather than the beginning.
The last episode that we did that I had to, like, edit, it was our episode on First Time Caller, which is kind of wild that was the last episode we recorded, because I don't think that's the order we're releasing this in, which is kind of bad, but whatever. That video took me over 2 hours to edit.
Why?
Do you not remember my mama and papa in the background?
Oh, right.
We had to cut them out, and
it was
for
like right after you got surgery.
Yeah, and for context, that was like 3 months ago, something along those lines. And my mama didn't want to be on camera so bad. She said that if I put her on camera, she'd murder me. So that was fun. Don't take it seriously though, folks. Well, maybe do. I don't know. She's in her 70s. But yeah, so that was fun. I'm hoping we don't have to like edit this one as much.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But yeah, we record these out of order, guys, just so you know.
Eventually we'll get in order. I feel like we just recorded a bunch and then now we got busy with stuff and then now we're taking it more seriously and sticking to a schedule.
Yeah, and not just that, but like since we just finished reading Primetime Romance, we wanted to talk about it before we went back and started talking over some of like the other books that we've read in the past that we wanted to start or that we wanted to talk about for this podcast, because there's like some books that we'll talk about in the previous episodes that we actually read like months ago.
Yeah.
Before the podcast was a podcast. And so we'll record out of order until we catch up on said order. But you have notes and I don't. So do you want to start?
Well, what are you...
Oh, should we talk about the rating first? Probably that's a good place to start.
I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads.
I also gave it 4. As someone who read her debut novel is still better to me.
Oh, really? I really did like this book. I feel like we read it kind of fast, too. But, so it kind of reminds me of the movie Pleasantville.
It reminded both of us of movies, of other movies.
And we actually just watched the movie that
I thought it was like, which I feel like it shows my mental age. That I'm like, you picked like a movie and I'm like, Disney Channel original movie. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Teen Beach Movie. Because the premise of this book is like they're watching this TV show that the female main character likes, and then it's her birthday, so she blows the candles out on this cake, and then when they wake up they're in the show. And it just reminded me a lot of Teen Beach Movie, because like in Teen Beach Movie, if you haven't seen it, came out over 10 years ago.
Started Pleasantville. That was like 20 years ago, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so she's the main character. Bryn is divorced and lives in a 2-bedroom apartment or house or something.
Yeah, they didn't really I don't think they really said it, unless they did and I missed it.
They could have just said it once at the beginning.
Yeah, but she lives with like her brother's friend.
It's some guy that she rents out one of the rooms to, and like she barely ever sees him and like doesn't really think about him too much. And he works at this bar that she goes to one night.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of dragged there by
people that
she doesn't really even know. It's like one girl she's kind of friends with. I don't know.
Did you buy this?
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm so used to you just like, I don't know, getting it from the library when it's the books we read together.
Oh, no, I bought it. Some of the books we read together.
I don't think you bought...
I didn't buy Butcher and Blackburn.
Yeah, but...
That was the first time ever that I said that title correctly.
I know, right?
So anyways.
Yeah,
back to the book.
Yeah, I really like that when I decided to start reading this book, I was reading 2 different books by 2 different authors, where one of the main characters was named Josh, and that's my husband's name. So that was kind of fun, because then he kept coming in the room and being like, "You reading that because of me?"
That's
I'm like,
funny.
No.
Yeah, so anyways, she meets the guy at a bar. Like, she's not going there to meet him, but
yeah, she's going there with these like really annoying co-workers or something,
and all she wants to do is get back home and watch this show. So they leave together.
Not in a romantic way, just because he doesn't want her like taking a creepy ride share.
Yeah, because it's like 2 a.m. or something. So they go back home. I guess it's late. Maybe it's not 2 a.m. But then they end up watching this show. Oh, yeah, because there's some random guy that shows up at midnight and delivers this cake. So they think it's from Uber Eats or something. I don't know. And then she makes a wish. Mm-hmm. And then they go to bed, wake up, and they're in this show.
Yeah.
And they run into all the people that are characters in the show. And they even run into the guy who delivered the cake, and apparently he's like a side character of the show.
He's like an extra.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's the one kind of pulling the strings, basically.
Right. And she's obsessed with the main guy and has a big crush on him, but he is insufferable.
He's so boring.
I could not stand him. And there's like a bunch of red flags too. Like, she gets stranded on
on Luce's farm.
Yeah, so like she's friends.
The main character in this show has a BFF named Poppy who hates this girl named Luce, which I couldn't decide if it was supposed to be Luce or Lucy, and the E was just instead of the Y. So I kind of flip-flopped. I don't know if you had that same issue.
I think I just pronounced it loose.
I don't know why my brain was like, I don't know, struggling with that.
Weird. But anyway, she gets stranded on this street. We won't go into too many details in case you haven't read the book. Although I guess we do go into details.
Yeah, we will go into some detail, but
yeah. anyways, Spencer comes, and instead of, like, helping her get back to the town or offering to ride on his handlebars or something, because isn't he biking? He's on a bike or something. He just, like, okay, peace. Great, and kisses her on the forehead or something, and then leaves.
Yeah, and it's also, like, she's clearly, like, in her pajamas or something, and she's like, I decided to go for a morning jog, and I'm like, and he's just like, okay, and I'm like,
she looks like a ninja because they were breaking into
that's right.
But it's supposed to be really hot.
Yeah, but it's still, like, she's wearing an outfit that's clearly not, you know, going for a run in warm weather vibes, and he just, like, is like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the notes I have. He's too stupid to really. She's miserable. And then in another part of the book,
sorry.
I put, she's cold on the beach, and, like, I guess she designs summer dresses or something.
Yeah, sundresses.
Sundresses, not summer dresses. Whatever.
Same difference.
He doesn't want to give her his sweater because it'll, like, ruin her dress. Did you catch that part?
Yeah, it was weird because I couldn't tell if that was a green flag or a red flag, so I kind of just put that as, like, a beige flag.
Like, she's cold, so...
But he knows that she wouldn't want her outfit ruined since she put so much work into designing it.
I don't know. I feel like he still should have offered it.
That's true. Okay, I can agree with you on that. Yeah. But I feel like I mean, obviously, because it's a romance, when you read a romance, you want the two main characters to end up together. But, like, I feel like in her first book, which I know you didn't read, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is the only book that I've ever read by Kate Robb. Or the first book I've ever read by Kate Robb, by the way.
Yeah. Which, I see a book on here. You need to read that. But, she has her list of books to read in 2025 literally sitting right in front of me, and I can't stop staring at it. But I feel like in her first book, she actually did a really, really good job of like making you want the characters to be together. Like, I feel like it was just super rushed in this one.
So I didn't think so, because I think they got together organically, and it wasn't like, you know how some slow burn books can be, like, almost too slow, and it's like, what are they doing?
Yeah, but I think in comparison to her first book, this is a lot slower.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lot slower throughout the book, and then the ending is really rushed. Where you feel like kind of just out of the blue she started to care about him in this one, I feel like.
Yeah, because she was too stuck on, like...
Spencer, I think was his name, the other guy.
I feel like it was... Because that side character, the one that's pulling the strings, I forgot his name, but... he made a deal where, like, okay, you can get out of this if, you know, Sloane and Spencer end up together, which, like, she's this character Sloane from the show. And so she's kind of, like, being narrow-minded of this is the only way we can get out. Mm-hmm. And then later she realizes, like, no, not.
Then she thinks that, like, it's either... Then she thinks that she has to, like, sacrifice Josh to send him back because she's going to be stuck there. And I'm like, dog. Like, nah. I don't know how else to describe it. But, like, I was like, no, you're not. You're just an idiot. You're obviously not going to be stuck here. There's got to be some way out. You're just not being creative. I don't know. I feel like she just...
Yeah, I think I felt that way, too. A lot. Yeah, I feel like I did, like, Josh more than Brynn.
Can I ask you a question about that? And I don't know if I texted this question to you or not, but I was thinking about this the entire time the sex scenes were happening in this book. Is it weird for you to read like a character that has the name of somebody you know, especially if there's sex scenes in the book?
If I disengage from like when I see that name, like that it doesn't remind me of that person, but I'm like just really into the book, then no, I don't even like think about it.
What about this one?
This one, no, because remember that one book, or you've never read them though, the Enchantra, and the first one is Phantasma. So Enchantra is about the sister whose name's Genevieve, and these are like spicy romance. And I was like, oh no. But
well, because how many people do you know named Genevieve? Like
none. But like I call you Eve too, so like, and I was so into these books. I love those two books. Yeah, I was able to just get into it.
I feel like I just can't do that super well. I feel like I need to get better at it.
Yeah, I don't know how I can. It's weird. I don't have an answer, but
put a comment below on your feelings on that. That's how we do some audience engagement.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would be also, I feel like I should have been like, you need to read her first book too, because then I feel like I could say more. But like, what I liked about the first one that she didn't do in this one was the fact of like the love interests in her first book were best friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I mean, besties to bed buddies is a great trajectory, says the girl who met her husband on a dating app. But yeah,
So this is the first one. This spells love.
It's so good.
Does she have other books besides these two?
No, these are her first two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick that up tomorrow.
Hell yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah. Did we even say to Joshua Jackson? That does mean the Joshua Jackson, right? And whoever knit him that damn sweater. Oh, okay. It does mean that.
Yeah.
I forgot that it says that. Did we even say that we're in Minneapolis?
Oh yeah, we are. Is this, well, because the book isn't like originally based there. Like,
no, I don't think it is. I'm just saying, like, because we're going to a couple bookstores tomorrow.
Oh,
That's why we're together.
Yeah,
I don't think we actually said.
It's our book trip. Our reading trip.
Yeah. Well, the reading trip that is mostly based around
Abby Jimenez.
God. Yeah, we went to Nadia Cakes today. Nadia Cakes?
Nadia?
Yeah.
Which I feel like we should have just talked about that series while we were here. That would have been good, I guess. But I don't know. I read that forever ago. Now.
Well, I read those 3 books like right after one another, so I don't remember which book was which.
Oh, I do. Because like the second one hit hard, and I think it's like genuinely the one in that series that I could reread.
Oh.
Like I'm not a big rereader, so.
Yeah, what was the one? I feel like we're all over the place.
We are.
Okay, that's okay. Which one's the one where the girl goes on this trip with like...
Just for the summer?
Well, she,
because that's the one where
she's already met the hotel guy. And so she's staying there, and like her friend is there too, but her friend doesn't know that that's the guy she's been talking to. So whenever she gets out of the car,
the first
the dog
one
comes. Oh, okay. I really like
that
one.
Yeah, that was fucking whatever the first one was called.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't, because I'm
a little tired right now too.
It's, what time is it? It's 9:30.
Yeah,
I'm rounding up, but I thought it was later. Well, look, for me, I did a concert Friday night, a comedy show Saturday night, and then a 5-hour drive here yesterday.
Have we been talking for less than 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But,
I feel like we're almost done, too.
I know, I feel like we don't really have a lot to say. I feel like I have so much to say about her first book. Because her first book made such an impact on me. Like I said, it was my first book that I got through Book of the Month Club. It was my first time reading a romance book, because I was a romance book hater for, like, the majority of my life, except for, like, the last, like, 2 years. Because I was like, oh, romance books are for, like, you know, like, women in their 50s that just sit at home all day and knit scarves and watch soap operas and, like...
That's so funny.
That's what I thought. And so, like, I was like, ew, romance, that's gross. Which is kind of funny, because I'm a huge, like, romance person, like, hopeless romantic kind of human being, and so I was like, you know what, it has magical realism, which I love. Isabel Allende is one of my favorite authors. She wrote House of the Spirits and a bunch of other really good books. Honestly, I would recommend Paula. That book made me cry. It's a memoir about her daughter dying, and it is so good. But it's really good. Oh my god. I could talk forever about Isabel Allende. I love her. But this was my first time reading a, like, legit, like, romance, and the only reason I picked it up was because of the magical realism element, or the magic element, I guess.
Yeah, I remember seeing that cover and I like it. Can we just talk about this cover, though?
Oh,
like,
this cover is interesting. I don't like that you can't see their faces.
But their faces are right there. That's supposed to be them.
I know it is, but I don't know. I don't like that dual perspective kind of vibe.
That's funny. I love it. I just realized the water splashing is coming out of the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the remote, like, with the stars.
Yeah.
I really like this cover.
The cover's nice. I feel like I'm also just a terrible person to rate this one, because I just have such a soft spot for her first book. You're doing the, like, mom cleaning on the cover of this. She, like, keeps licking her thumb and using it to twice.
Did I?
And keeps using it to clean the front cover of the book off, and it just makes me think of, like, moms that, like, lick their thumb and, like, clean food off the corners of their kids' mouth and stuff.
That's what I do. Dan, my husband, used to take the kids' fingers, make them lick it themselves, and then do.
Like, that would be me. That would be me. I'm such a germaphobe. Oh my god. But yeah, her first book is just such a soft spot for me. First time I don't know if I should say this on the internet. I realized, like, my family might hear that. You know what? If you're related to me biologically or by marriage, just please plug your ears for, like, 2 seconds. But this was, like, the first time I read a book, and her first book was the first time I read a book, and I realized that, like, you could get turned on by words.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't realize, like, you could do that from, like, a book, you know? Sexual. Okay. But,
so yeah. I think we've answered our first question of, like, would you recommend it? I think we both would.
Yeah. I would recommend to read our first one first, though.
I'm going to read that
yes,
one,
you are.
too.
You can put it on this list right here.
This I'm not really going off of.
Even though you have the Nightingale on it. Did you have that on there before we decided to read it, or after?
Yeah, before.
Okay. Keep an eye out for that episode. It'll be coming. I don't know where in the schedule, but... Do you still have a Slack on your phone? Because I'm like, I could look at the schedule.
Oh, yeah, I do. But it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I would read this again, for sure.
I don't know if I would.
Really?
It takes a lot for me to read something again. Like, a lot. They're the only book in my entire life that I've read, more than, like, 2 times, I would say, is American Psycho. That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it takes a lot for me to say, like, I would reread this. You girl picky.
I've read a lot of things.
Oh, by the way, can we go in the comments and tell Danielle to read American Psycho? She thinks it's scary. It's not scary.
It might be scary.
It's not scary. But I need some backup.
If I'm traumatized. you're gonna come put me to sleep.
Okay. I'll drive 5 hours. Sure.
Who was your favorite character? I think Josh.
Yeah. I felt for him with the whole, like, bar thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get that. Like, you know, like, wanting to, like, continue a family legacy and feeling all that pressure, and then when you're, like, defeated, basically, like, that's gotta, like, that sucks, you know?
Yeah. I feel like I liked him. I wanted to know more about the, what's that guy's name? This side character guy.
Oh, it's S something. It's like, not
Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a TV show character, but the only character I could think of with S was Schmidt, and I'm like, that's not it. New Girl reference.
Wanted, like, more info about him. Oh, you know who else I like, too?
Well, we kind of got some about how, like, he was there and then he never got called again. And he's going back to this show to, like, right wrongs and get his career back and, like, all that.
Because the show ended and abruptly.
Yeah. And then he never got cast.
The two main characters never got their, like, happy ending. That was the whole thing. But
yeah.
Sherry, the bar owner in the show, she was kind of funny.
I liked her.
Yeah.
For a town that's supposed to be, like, super fluff, I liked the fact that she was not.
Yeah, none of the, like, friends were anything interesting. Poppy was terrible.
I liked Luce, though. Like, if Luce was my friend, I would be happy.
I forgot about her. She was, a normal person.
Yeah. She was like, I'm just trying to live my life over here, guys.
And then I only read this. I didn't listen to the audio at all. I
wonder if it would be one, like, my brain was about to say audiographer. That's not it. One voice actor or two? Narrator.
Oh.
Because sometimes they do it where it's read by, you know, one person, even though it's two characters.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I
wonder.
This might be a short episode.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are we reading right now?
Oh my god.
So much.
Together we're reading The Nightingale.
By Kristen Hanna.
Yes. And then I'm reading, I'm in the middle of the 7-Year Slip. I'm like almost done with it. By Ashley Poston. And I've been like reading and listening to it. I really like the narrator too. So if that's one that's on your list, like, I would get the audiobook if you can.
Are you one of those people that, like, ups the speed that you listen to the audiobook on?
It depends. So, oh my gosh.
I didn't know that was a thing until I started watching Haley Pham's videos, and she's like, I listen to it on, like, double speed or something.
Wait, I have a story too. But, like, if it's... Because it always depends, because once you start it, like, I think typically it starts at, like, 1.0. And if the person is talking, that's narrating is like, she opened the door, and it's that slow, like, yeah, I'm going to up it.
I might need to do that for one of my books.
Whenever I'm listening to a book on Spotify and, like, the car, somebody starts the car and stuff and the Spotify's going, you know, the voice is usually, like, pretty fast. And then Dan and the kids are like, why is it so fast? I don't know. That's not very interesting, but I have a story. So years ago, my coworkers got me into listening to the Serial podcast and then the Undisclosed podcast. By the way, Adnan is freed.
Thank God.
But if you have listened to the Serial podcast and not Undisclosed, you need to listen to Undisclosed.
I haven't listened to that, so...
Yeah, because whatever questions you have from Serial, like, they...
Oh, is it, like, the same...
answered in Undisclosed. It's not the same people.
No, I mean, like, case.
Yeah, it's the same case. So the person that did Undisclosed was like Adnan's friend's sister. So she's very close to the family. She was a lawyer.
Oh, damn.
And she went and like tracked down Jay and tracked down other people and like talked to them and stuff. Anyways.
I would love to do that. You know that one case I'm obsessed with? I would love to.
Yeah, you would.
I would be beating down some doors.
You would be good. But my coworker was like, I don't understand why they talk so fast. Like, why are they talking so fast? And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, how are they talking fast? Because I'm like, they're talking normal.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then, I don't know. Anyways, he realized he had it on like 2.0 or something.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a dumb story.
No, you're good. I don't know if I ever told you this or not, but cereal was actually a part of my AP Lit class in high school.
Oh, that's cool.
It was how we started our class each morning, and the doctor, as I was apparently going to say, the teacher gave us like a sheet to like take notes and to like update what we thought about the case, and like we discuss it, and it was a huge part of our English lesson that year. Was that first season of Serial. So.
That's funny. I was a dialer administrator like when that came out.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm reading the 7-Minute Slip. I started Summer in the City by Alex Astor. That's cute so far. And then I'm reading with my daughter The Liar Society by Allison Gerber.
Yes. And
the second book was released recently
in
too.
April.
Yeah. Or I guess that's not that recent. I don't know.
It's recent-ish.
I don't
Adjacent.
know what month it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So 4. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm doing crazy stuff like that too. For my like physical books, I am reading I always want to say Delilah Green Doesn't Care, but that's not the book of this author's that I'm reading. It's Dream On Ramona Riley. A lot of D's. I get it confused. By Ashley Herring Blake. It is a really cute like small town romance. All this author writes is lesbian romances, and I'm here for it. I get to live out the other half of my bisexuality, considering I'm, married to a man. That sounded weird. I regret saying that now. I thought about it after I said it. I was like, that's not what I meant. But like one of them has grown up in this town her entire life. The other one is like a movie star, but they met when they were kids and didn't tell each other their real names, and so now they're like falling back in love. They were each other's like first kiss and how they realized that they were bisexual, and so like it's really cute. I'm enjoying it. And so I'm like almost halfway through that. I just started The Nightingale with Danielle. We actually just started before we started recording. And so I'm like 2 chapters in on that. I also, after I finished my 2 chapters, started The Moonflower Vine by Jetta Carlton. I hope that's her last name. I know it's Jetta C something. Oh, ooh, it's my Goodreads. Thank you. Danielle pulled my Goodreads up on her phone. I need to give you the Wi-Fi password.
I have it.
Oh, okay. I started 32 Days in May by Betty Carello in June, and it's on my e-reader, and I'm just being lazy about picking up my e-reader lately because your girl been sleepy, so I haven't read much of that recently, and then now I'm getting hiccups. Oh my god. And then I'm also reading 11/22/63 by Stephen King, but I'm listening to that because, dude, it's a book that's over 800 pages. Not reading that.
In a week.
In pages. Yeah, it's actually, like, killing me, the fact that I can't, like, get through it as fast as the other books. I'm like, why am I not getting through it? And I'm like, it's because it's 900 pages.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll finish that at some point. But yeah, that's what I'm reading.
Oh, I did just finish recently the How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen something, right? Kristen Perrin, yeah, How to Solve Your Own Murder, and Listen for the Lie. So
Great book.
How to Solve Your Own Murder. I gave it 3 stars, but like, it was really interesting, but it was like one of those. It was almost like an Agatha Christie book where there's like so many characters and you like forget about them.
Yeah.
They're just all over the place, and like half of them seem actually guilty and whatever else. Listen for the Lie was so good, though.
That was one of my recommendations. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
taking credit for that.
I listened to that audiobook
too,
and it was really good. Like, I think I'd recommend getting it on that, because whenever it was the podcast part, it would like, so it had 2 narrators, you know, for the main characters, but the podcast part, it would do like a dingling, like,
oh, that's
not
cute.
Dingling.
No, I know what you mean.
Some kind of music thing. So
that's
it
nice.
It sounded like a real podcast or something. It wasn't
that's
just
cool.
them reading it.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. And I think I just finished, back in June, I finished Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. It was my first read of hers. I gave it 5 stars. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you see that book everywhere.
Yeah, and also when you go on the reviews on Goodreads, people hate it.
Really?
People hate it so much, and I loved it. I will say the ending.
I love when that happens.
The ending, or not the ending, but like one of the key parts of the story, when you find out what really happened, is a little disappointing. But it's more realistic than a lot of thrillers are, and I liked that. I liked that it was like something you could see actually happening in real life.
Oh, cool.
And that's what most people were disappointed with. They were like, it's too, like, the reveals are too boring. And I'm like, they're not. They're just real. Like, so annoying. But, yeah. So that's what I have finished reading and am currently reading. So, and hopefully I'm getting back to more intense reading as I go back to work in a week. Mm-hmm. Literally a week. I hate it. It sucks. I've been off for 4 months.
Like, sorry, I've been working.
You want to sign us out? You good?
Yeah. Bye. What did we say?
I don't know. Thank you guys for listening. Check us out on social media at Dodson Productions. Check us out on YouTube at Dodson Productions. We've got some really cool stuff coming up, a bunch of different travel series. Danielle's personal series, The Travel Planner, should be out by now. I think this episode goes out in November. So, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
So check that out.
It's going to be about Disney World trips and national park camping trips. Very different types of vacations.
Very different.
But that's me.
Also, something that should be out by now is another podcast called Listen to the Music with my incredible dad. Hopefully by this point, we will have gotten through at least the first 2 podcasts. We will have talked about an album by Robert Fripp and an album by Charlotte Sands. So if those are musical artists that you're interested in, go check us out, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.